What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in Texas, they have power problems. Bitcoin miners are looking to help this problem. The governor of Texas is all in on Bitcoin. This is bullish for Bitcoin in the United States. Not to mention, there is the first bill that has been put on the table for regulators to look at. And it's, again, just the first edition. Nothing is coming down from it or anything like that, but it is very Bitcoin friendly, meaning it looks like regulators are okay with Bitcoin, but we don't know what their stance is on stable coins, DeFi, and other cryptocurrency sectors. However, Bitcoin and Texas feels like a great match, and it feels like Bitcoin in the United States is going to be supported by the regulators. So what I want to do in this video is jump into this tweet. Shout out to Anthony Pompliano. Bitcoin miners continue to improve American infrastructure. This is a video from Fox. Listen into this. This is interesting. How Bitcoin miners look to aid in Texas power problems. Check this out.
Mining could strain the already shaky grid. Susan Lee is there, live at Riot Blockchain's new Bitcoin mining site in Austin. Susan, how can they help stabilize the state's power grid?
Well, I can tell you that the Texas power system is pretty tricky because it requires really a perfect balance of supply and demand. And you saw that play out in those 2021 winter rolling blackouts when homes couldn't get heat. So this time around, in this record-breaking heat wave, Texas wants to make sure that the air conditioners continue to cool. And they're turning to a new source, and that is cryptocurrency mining and Bitcoin miners. So this is the largest Bitcoin mining facility in North America run by Riot Blockchain. So let's talk to CEO Jason Less. And how exactly are you helping out the Texas power grid?
So Riot made significant investment and made significant commitments in the power grid here, and that has driven more generation and helped stabilize the grid. But with that energy we secured, we have the unique property of being flexible enough to provide that power back to the grid when it is in high demand.
Right. So basically, you power up when there's excess capacity, and you power down when there's a lot of usage, and the state needs more electricity in order to cool the homes across this the state.
Exactly, and that's very unique to Bitcoin mining. Not most large energy loads cannot just shut on and off, throughout the day. We have the flexibility because Bitcoin blocks come 10 minutes apart, and that's as much work as we're doing.
Yeah, and also, Stu, they've purchased their electricity and their power usage on a 10-year contractual basis already. But if you come a little bit closer, I'm going to throw it back to you. But I just want to show you how Bitcoin and crypto is done here. Look at this. This is called mineral oil coolant that cools down these hard drives that need to calculate the quintillions of algorithms and calculations in order to mint that and mine that one Bitcoin, because apparently it requires 9 years of household energy use to just get one Bitcoin these days.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard that. Susan, very interesting stuff. Susan Lee.
That is crazy. Fascinating, too. But this just goes to show you how Bitcoin mining is looking in Texas. They are all in on Bitcoin mining. There's no question. And if we bounce over here, find out why Texas is rapidly becoming the Bitcoin mining capital of the United States. By nature, Bitcoin mining is energy intensive and relies on cheap energy to turn a profit. Bitcoin miners have started to flock to Texas because of the current Goldilocks situation for crypto mining for three main reasons. The state's energy infrastructure allows for access to cheap power from its deregulated power market, something we just talked about there in that video. Its growing energy source mixed with renewables, particularly wind energy, and its supportive policy and backing by policymakers. That's right. Greg Abbott, the governor, all in on cryptocurrency. All in. It's happening. Texas will be the crypto leader. Cryptocurrency is now coming to Texas grocery stores. HEB is putting cryptocurrency kiosks into some Texas grocery stores. This was back in June 2021. I remember going over this tweet, but Texas is becoming a huge hub for crypto. And I think it's a great thing to see. And I think this just, again, we're learning more and more information about how the government may or may not govern crypto or regulate or not regulate various aspects of the cryptocurrency market. And what I've learned here from seeing the first draft of the bill, just kind of taking in a lot of information over the past year, the government seems to be on board with BTC. They seem to be okay with Bitcoin. They're going to find a way for Bitcoin to work. Will it become the actual reserve currency? I do believe so, probably over time. However, it's still a ways away from gold's market cap. It's about 10x away, a little bit less than actually, or actually more than maybe 12x away with it being down. But I do think next bull run, we will get really close, where Bitcoin is getting very dangerously close to gold's market cap. And then all of a sudden, the tables turn and people start taking it even more seriously. They already are, right, as an asset class. But that's what I've got for you here in the video. Bitcoin mining in Texas heating up. And I think Bitcoin is set to be a really, really big asset for many people in the United States. A lot of people don't own Bitcoin in the United States, but once it's regulated and the regulators back it, which I think is coming, many people will come in. So the question remains, should we be going all in on Bitcoin then? Should we be getting out of DeFi because we don't know what's going to happen with DeFi? I'm not quite there yet, but I am looking to probably add more Bitcoin. I'm buying Bitcoin every single day. I want to make more of my portfolio into Bitcoin slowly but surely over time here in this bear market. We'll see what happens, though. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. As always, very, very grateful for you out there. Love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.